Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about the new disaster film, Everest. It's the film that will take you into the terrifying ordeal of the other group of New Zealanders that didn't quite make it to the top, and into the terrifying ordeal of listening to Keira Knightley try to do a New Zealand accent.
Everest is without doubt the most dangerous place on Earth.
Now I'll start by saying I did enjoy this film, though it suffers a pretty big problem, and that is the large cast. There are a lot of really talented actors here, but not enough time spent getting to know who the different characters are. And as a result, you sort of get broad definitions of them, you forget that some even exist, and you do not care who dies when it all goes wrong. That's a pretty big problem.
How's the weather?
It's good.
I wish I was with you.
We'll all go climbing together next time, the three of us.
What about your wife?
Oh, she's been fine with it ever since we divorced.
Now where the film succeeds most is in the visuals. And while these aren't the most stunning shots that you're going to see all year, they do work where they are employed. There are some great moments where you're looking down crevices or down the side of Everest, and you feel the vertigo that those characters might have experienced. There are also some stunning landscapes of the mountain, and it almost makes it worth the ticket price. Though if you're going, you probably want to see it in IMAX to get that full experience.
Looking good, Beck. Looking good.
Now in spite of what it does well visually, Everest still suffers as a narrative. Not only are the characters underdeveloped, but the pacing is just off. The last half hour does have some really great suspense in it, but they're putting all of their cards there, which results in an hour and a half of some great scenes, but a whole lot of filler, and certainly not enough to justify a 2-hour-long movie. Now by far the most entertaining thing about watching Everest as a New Zealander is seeing a bunch of Americans try to play Kiwis. Between the mispronounced place names, the overuse of crowded house, and everything that Keira Knightley says ever, it's pretty entertaining.
Can you hear me, Rob? You've got to get moving.
Now I'm not being totally fair, most of the cast actually do a pretty decent job playing Kiwis. But since they're mostly Americans and there are very few New Zealanders in the movie, if any, it's worth having a laugh at. All in all, Everest amounts to a pretty average disaster film. But if you like stunning visuals and laughing at Americans doing Kiwi accents, then this is the film for you. I'm giving it 3 stars.